What's good, guys? The Novice back with another review. Peaky Blinders Season 4. How do I sum up the season? Comeback season. That's what this season is. This season reminds you that when you push the Shelbys, they're still willing to do some dirt, get down and, pun intended, in the trenches, and reminds you why they are who they say they are. But that's what worries me. Like, watching this season, I know I should have liked season 4 more than I should have. And I'll say one of the big flaws is not a flaw about the show, it's about me first. I wasn't invested completely watching it. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't like literally watching it, and then I wouldn't focus completely. So I feel like maybe I need to rewatch it again. But on the other hand, the reason why I say I don't need to watch it again is because I feel like it's gotten to the point with the fourth season where there's stuff that I'm expecting almost, so they seem underwhelming. Even if I like when they do it, when you get reminded how smart Tommy is, how much he thinks ahead. When Polly does something epic, when Arthur has these really big moments, emotional moments, or something to do with him, draws those big emotional moments, and so on. Various other characters doing what they do. Now I feel like I'm at the point in the Peaky Blinders journey. Just have season 5 left until I'm completely caught up, guys. I feel like that. You all know episode 4 of season 4. And then the very last episode, episode 6, the things that Tommy does, where at first I really liked it. I really liked how they showed, oh wow, Tommy's thinking ahead that much. Like as a criminal, and then in general, as a person, as someone who, as an influencer, I guess you could say, he's thinking ahead a lot. To the point where when I'm thinking about it now, I'm worried it might seem cartoonish. Like if he just figures out, almost, people have plot armor. You watch a movie and you're worried, oh, this person seems a bit too conveniently OP in an action movie, a Marvel movie, or this person seems like, no, I'm watching a thriller. It's very convenient, or a TV show, very convenient that you survived. You didn't die. That's Tommy. Tommy reminds you, in my opinion, through his character the most, and through some other things, he reminds you a little bit that you should be careful not to blindly just accept certain things. And that's the storyline of the season. They have a certain status quo, and it's changed because of some new players that come in, and they remind you where is that. I'm going to talk about the new players. First off, Luca Changretta. I liked him. Again, he's part of the one of the many flaws that I have. It's part of this theme where I'm worried that the same old now just seems tired. On the one hand, his accent and the way he came across seemed dangerous. He definitely had moments where he came across as dangerous. But then on the other hand, as I'm saying that, I realized that Luca, there's something about him where maybe he's the actor who's playing him, but it sometimes felt like he was just putting on an impression of a stereotypical, don't want to expose exactly who he is, the stereotype of a person from his background, from his character's background. It seemed like the actor was doing like a stereotypical voice, like talking really slow, slurry. Yeah, it felt too. It felt like good at times, and then sometimes it just felt like, oh, this is an impression you're doing. It was back and forth for me. So that he also represents a fear I have for future seasons and this season, which is, again, I've seen these kind of characters pop up in other seasons, season 2, which is why I love it so much. But that doesn't mean that seeing this kind of storyline again represents maybe elevation. So now I'm starting to think differently. Maybe all the things I hated about season 3, about season 2 and 1, like getting deeper. Maybe that's where maybe that's the thing they should prioritize. Which brings me to the positives. I actually do feel like they did get a bit deep with you. But the problem was that it felt too subtle, I guess. So, um, I've had my own minds that I've been thinking about things that recently, and something happens at the start of the season which reminded me, you know what? People are mortal. Obviously, one day we're all gonna go, we're all gonna die. And yeah, it just reminds you that, you know what, people need to have perspective. But something else, like this, I don't know how to say. I'll just leave it. Arthur. Something happens with Arthur with a couple other characters where it's just I know this situation is not gonna go the way that I would partly like it to go. I just know it's not gonna go there. It's just part of the thing in my mind with season 4. For that Peaky Blinders is at a point as a show where it's just like a bit more. You expect things. I'm just having trouble with that. I admit that, guys. Ada, meh. John, really meh. Michael, meh. Linda, I actually liked Linda a little bit this season. She played the game, even if I hated how easy Arthur fell for what she did. She played the game. Uh, I'll put it this way: Cersei in Game of Thrones season 1 said it best. Was it in season 1? She said it in Game of Thrones. The best weapon a woman has, what's in between her legs. Linda, she knows. She used the weapon wisely. Indiana Jones. Whatever. Okay, let me talk about 2 other new players, and then I'll just wrap up my thoughts. Alfie Solomon, as always, I love the guy. I love Tom Hardy playing him. Maybe I'm biased. There's just something about how casual he is when he's talking. Like, yeah, and I wanna make sure that I do this, and I like him. I like him a lot. Aberama Gold, I like him because, again, the actor he's playing him. There's something that seems a bit wild but quiet. He's like a cat who stares at you too long that you think, wait, he should have pounced by now. Hasn't he pounced? I don't know, it's almost like he's thinking something. He's thinking like 5 horrible things. But they made it clear at the start of the season, he is not your typical blank, because I don't want to spoil his backgrounds, the character's background. But he's not irregular, like he's the wild of the wilds. He is that, next level T1000 of ruffians. And I hope they do good things with him. Because that was the bigger takeaway. The idea of what he will be for the future than what he was. Which again is a bit of a flaw. You know what I mean? Season 4 represents me being self-critical of myself as a Peaky Blinders fan a lot more. Because things that I thought I liked, like I still love season 2 the most. Things that probably should have made season 4 the better season. Whether you argue is because maybe I wasn't engaged as much watching every episode, I admit that. It just felt different. It felt like, oh no, I'm getting too used to the show. So guys, all in all, I'll be honest, this season wasn't terrible. There were good things this season. I didn't like it. That's pretty much it. Comment down below if you like this video. Please check out some of my others. Please press that thumbs up button. It helps me out with my future content. And that's it, guys. See you off. See you. Signing off.